And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Klay Thompson is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Bull. Then it's Bamba, and it's Reddish in at the 3. Just 3 to shoot. Collins wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range.
I mean, he only attempted just one three-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Now, here is Young. Collins grabs the miss. Sexton for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Thompson right side. He kicks the ball. Hawks passing it around. Count that one.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Now, here's Fox. First quarter, just over a minute played, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Take a break.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
So he can't get either to fall. Here's Reddish. It's Young on the wing, defended by Sexton. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 5 points so far.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Fox against Bamba. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. Good work there as it goes. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Washington's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The pass to Collins. Fox against Young. Now Fox. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 9. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Bull, and the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Washington trailing.
And John Collins does just about everything you want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
Now, here's Fox, following the miss by Mohamed Bamba. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Butler.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Young pass to Bull. Fox Fox against Young. Thompson inside the line. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
Getting ready for the Wizards. Miles check in for Turner. Daniel Gafford comes in for John Collins. Williams, he's checked in for Sexton. And Porter subbed in for Fox. Atlanta on D. Here's Wiles. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. And with this team, it's all about getting out in transition and using their team speed. He said, look, if we get a rebound, we got to be off to the races. This has to be a track meet. So we may have a wild one tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And the shot goes down.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Young finds Bamba.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Wizards trail by 4. Porter with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Over in the corner, Williams fires from deep. Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Johnson, he's checked in for Butler.
Keon Johnson.
Stolen by Bamba. Young passes to Ball. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Pass to Wiles. Wound up there for Johnson. And stolen by Ball. Young up top. Covered by Johnson. And Young kicks to Thompson. His three-pointers off the mark. For Washington, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. The Wizards with another miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Young pass to Bol. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Hawks lead by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Miles Turner out there with John Collins. Then it's Porter. Then it's Johnson, and it's Sexton in at the 2. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And finished off by Wiseman.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Collins. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Collins has got 5. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Now here's Porter following the missed shot by Willie Cauley-Stein. Count the basket. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Now, here's Clarkson. Wiseman with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Wiseman's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Outside Porter. There's the triple. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Clarkson passes to Cauley-Stein. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wizards trail by 11. Outside Porter from deep three-point range. Porter can't get that one to fall. Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Wizards. Fox comes in for Kevin Porter. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Turner. And a wide-open look for Porter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Porter's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast. Fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Now, here's Clarkson. After the miss from John Collins, Clarkson passes to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now, here's Sexton. Halt the run. And another miss by Washington.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Clarkson passes to Cauley-Stein. Banked in off the glass. Cauley-Stein's got 4 this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. For the Wizards, Miles checked in for Miles Turner. Daniel Gafford comes in for Collins. And it's Williams in for Sexton. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Butler kicks to Fox. Gafford sets the pick for Fox. Pass to Gafford. No good there. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Clarkson against Fox. Sinks that one from the post. Clarkson's got his first points of the night.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
Collins checked in for Lyles. It's Fox with the drive. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And the first one drops, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Both good from the line that time. 1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. Fox against Young to the middle. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Floats one. Pass to Bull. 5 to shoot. Thompson from long range. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now, here is Young. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Young against Fox. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Fox looking it over. At the elbow, Collins. Another shot, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
A bunch of tough games on the road. They'll learn a lot about their team, who steps up during this stretch and who can't handle.
All right, and looking now at the first half of the game, Trae Young has certainly been and that's a halftime wrap. Let's get...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, got an update from the Wizards head athletic trainer, and unfortunately it is a torn MCL. Well, this is definitely unlucky, and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Bol. Klay Thompson is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Bamba, and it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Bamba, a screen on Fox. Young dishes to Bamba, and that one good. 6 points for Mohamed Bamba.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trae makes quick reads and great decisions.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
From about 16, and it's off the back rim, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And they pick up 2. Young's got 11 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Outside, Fox. Outside, Turner. A 3-ball. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Johnson, he's checked in for Collins. And Porter subbed in for Fox. The pass to Bamba. Porter against Young. From deep. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Hawks passing it around. To the inside, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
One of the great rhythm shooters in this league. Once Klay gets going, he will not let up.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Young pass to Thompson. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And slam dunk by Butler.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is, getting off the ground fast to slam it down.
And here's Young. He's got 13. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
So for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Turner, and it's Williams in for Colin Sexton. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Bamba. Wiseman comes in for Bol. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Klay Thompson.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
It's good. Young's got 18 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Porter passes to Gafford. Butler with the ball. He's covered by Wiseman. Back to Gafford. Tries again. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young way outside. The long distance three is buried. Young's got 12 points here in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gafford, high post, working on Cauley-Stein. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Young. Can they get it? And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night. Hawks have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Young. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Williams with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Butler. Back to Gafford. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Attacking the defense with the pass, Butler understands the importance of keeping his teammates involved.
Young passes to Cauley-Stein.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And what I like about Cauley-Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Michael Porter Jr. Duncan Robinson. Timeout on the floor. Hawks timeout. One more time. DC Finley.
Outside Collins. Williams kicks to Fox. Collins setting the pick for Fox. And again, Washington no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Hawks on top, running away with this one. They'll be back shortly, live. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Williams, also Fox out there. Thompson is out there with Edwards. And it's Nora in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game.
For the Wizards.
I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
No good on the second free throw. Clarkson with the ball. Williams picks him up.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Here's Fox. Inside, Thompson dishes to Fox.
And for a player of his size, Fox is not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Back to Clarkson. free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. There's the three. Porter pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. To the paint. Here's Cauley-Stein. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
From the Wizards, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Edwards passes to Nwora. Now Williams. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Clarkson kicks to Porter. The Hawks again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Williams. Thompson, a screen on Clarkson. The 9-foot shot. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Edwards looking it over. Kicks it to Williams. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Got a piece of it. Williams with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Count it. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Atlanta. Porter in the corner. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Porter. Dishes to Cauley-Stein. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Thompson, a screen on Clarkson. Williams passes to Nwora. Porter with the steal. Clarkson against Williams. To the inside. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
It's Edwards on the wing. Passes to Nwora. Johnson outside. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge.